Welcome, we got another coffee tasting with Talking Beans. And today we're gonna go Starbucks. So this is our second show, first doing Starbucks. Go ahead and show them.
Well, not really our first doing Starbucks. I mean, technically first doing Starbucks. If you say Seattle Best is Starbucks, then
Yeah, that's a good point.
it'll be our second one.
The Starbucks brand, not the Starbucks company, because that would also mean Seattle's Best, which we've done.
Right, that was our first one.
Yes.
Our fall.
Those of you who have never watched us, we are not coffee connoisseurs, we're just people who like coffee. We talk about it, and we try different blends. We try it black, and then
There's some passion behind that.
yeah. And then Heather puts in her coffee mate, her little friend there, and I use French press, and I like it with milk, and so I put in the milk. And then she also throws in, like, I think 3 scoops of sugar.
Well, yeah, I'm out of my special sugar.
So, and then we tell you what we think. Now, I will say, as this was brewing, that I kind of felt kind of rainforesty, didn't you?
I really don't think of it like that.
I was trying to. See, what we want to do is give you the full experience, because coffee, it's really about the full experience. You blend it, you get the original smell when you open the coffee bag and just smell the beans. Then you blend it, that's a different smell. And then you start brewing it, and then that aroma takes up your whole house, and
Yeah.
you're really starting to get cranked for some coffee.
Well, that's a good point, though. Like, every morning, we grind our coffee. So it's in bean form, not
Right.
already that fine powdery stuff. that
You don't want to get, although last episode, and we will continue to do already grinded coffee, but typically we like to go a whole bean and do it ourselves and drink it right after we grind it ourselves. The taste is going to be way better, and this is just the way we like it. So Rainforest is what I did here, and we got Komodo Dragon Blend.
What does a rainforest smell like?
You know, it's like it just rained, and you got the
When
earth.
you're in the forest?
And the leaves, the leaves are dripping the water, and it's kind of hot and humid. It's that smell. So that's what I smelled in here anyways.
Okay.
So we have Komodo Dragon, and before we go into our tasting, what is a Komodo Dragon? I actually looked it up, and I'm going to give you a really quick, completely useless bit of facts about a Komodo Dragon. Komodo Dragon is native to Indonesia, which is where this coffee comes from. So Indonesia, and it's a huge lizard. It's the biggest lizard in the world. And it can get up to 10 feet, 150 pounds. And you don't want to mess with these guys because they're huge. They are actually considered to be part of a movement or a phenomenon called the Island Gigantic, or Island Giganticus, or something like that. And basically what it is when you have an island and there's no big mammals on it, like tigers or cows or any other large predators, dinosaurs, when you don't have that on the island, what tends to happen is the birds, the insects, the lizards on that island tend to be bigger because the other bigger mammals are not present. And so it's kind of a phenomenon. Bet you didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Okay, and so the Komodo Dragon fits into that category. And he's bad to the bone. You don't want to mess with him.
Which is probably why they made it a bold coffee.
Right, bold coffee. Comes from Indonesia. You want to read it?
You want me to read the back of it?
A little bit. Give us a summary.
Oh my goodness me. Okay. Rare coffees from Indonesia, land of the Komodo Dragon, anchor our first Asian Pacific blend. Bold, sometimes untamed, and always surprising. These beans are tempered.
They're angry.
They're angry. With our South Pacific coffees to the blend the region's best of the best. Washed and semi-washed processes. What's a washed and
I have no idea what that
That's
means.
something you need to research. Deliver an interplay of acidity, balance, and earthy depth in the cup. And the taste in its exotic experience, big, syrupy, bold flavors of fresh green herbs and lingering spices notes in the finish.
Spice notes. Okay, that's good. Go ahead and show them the bag. What?
Cinnamon dusted French toast.
Cinnamon dusted French toast.
Oh, no. Because you gotta get in the whole experience. Remember, we're all about experience. And hanging paper lanterns.
Hanging paper. Because it's Asian, I guess?
Right.
I
I didn't
actually
know
looked
you
it
had
up.
cinnamon toast in Asia. French toast. Doesn't make sense, does it?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't
Like you
know.
would think of maybe fortune cookies or something, but not.
I did look up online and they sell this blend in Japan. Yes, there are Starbucks in Japan. It's actually really cool. I actually read the book called Onward, which you can buy in Starbucks now. So I know a lot about Starbucks, at least the useless history stuff. And they have like green tea frappuccinos in the Starbucks in Japan and stuff like that. They sell this blend in Starbucks in Japan, and they sell it along with chocolate because they say that this coffee goes well with chocolate or cinnamon rolls. So
Cinnamon dusted French
there's
toast.
Komodo Dragon chocolate in Japanese Starbucks.
Really?
There really is.
Maybe we should order.
So before it gets cold, let's go ahead. Let's try this guy.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I smell the rainforest. I mean, I guess I can see what you're.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
Boosh.
I mean, I don't smell green leafy.
No, it's not like you're eating a bug.
No. But I smell it.
What do you think? Is it how dark?
I mean, it's not very dark. I don't think it's very strong.
Maybe I didn't make it strong.
Well,
What do you think?
no, I mean it's not. It's dark. It looks like coffee. It's not very. I wouldn't say it's as bold as some of their other blends.
It's supposed to be smooth and not bitter.
Well, it's not as bitter. That's a good thing. It's not as bitter.
Mine's gonna maybe be a little stronger because
I'm gonna have to try yours.
no, it's about the same. Yeah, it is. It's pretty smooth. It's smooth.
It's almost like the equivalent
like
of
this.
a really strong tea. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I would agree with that. I wasn't expecting this because I was actually kind of scared of this because there's different flavor intensities. Mild, medium, bold, and extra bold. And I figured, hey, this is bold, which we actually have tried a lot of the Starbucks blends, but we've never tried one that's bold. We tend to like the medium ones better. So this is our first bold that we've ever trying.
Because the bold tends to be really bitter.
I thought it was going to be really bitter,
Right.
but it's not.
Right. No, it tastes like I guess it's the best way to describe it is like a tea.
Yeah, this is a blend and it is a blend. And if you don't know what a blend means, it means it's mixed with other kinds. So it's from Indonesia, but it's also blended with some other things in the Asia Pacific area. This is a kind that I would drink totally black.
I was
It's
just
that
thinking
good.
that I might.
It's that good.
I mean, I'm gonna put my cream and sugar in it just to see what it tastes like, all sweetened up. But for the first time, I think this is actually something I could drink black.
Yeah,
Because it does. It has that like that black tea taste.
that's a good analogy. Yeah, black tea.
But it does, right?
I agree.
I mean, it's not like a smooth like a green.
It tastes
tea.
more like a strong tea that's a little mad.
A little mad.
He's a little mad.
He's a little crazy.
He's got a little more flavor, a little more kick.
Oh, let's see what it tastes like. Oh,
Now, when would you drink it? I don't think it's a night coffee.
no, it's definitely a morning
It's
coffee.
a good morning coffee, but it's light.
It's
you know?
you know what it is? No, it's a morning coffee when
It's a weekend coffee.
Ah.
Your family's over.
yes.
Okay, it's not like you got to go to work and you need something that's going to really kick your butt. It's kind of a coffee. You know what? I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna slowly get about my day. Sit down. This coffee's gonna be nice to me. It's not gonna kick my butt. It's that kind of a blend.
It's when we sit on our back porch kind of coffee.
Yes, that's a good call. Let me put my cream in.
Yeah, I don't like it with creamer. It waters it down. And I didn't even add all my sugar.
Yeah, I agree.
It's more like a tea. I think that is just the best way to describe it. It's not.
And maybe we didn't make it strong enough, but I think we did. I mean, I thought it was going to be too strong. I put
It's pretty black.
Yeah.
I'm not liking it with cream.
Yeah. I think, it says big syrupy body, fresh green herbs. That doesn't sound strong and bitter. So, makes sense.
Okay.
All right, so let's rate it.
Let me
You go
go.
first.
Okay. Black, I would give it probably about a 7. But with creamer, I would give it a 3. I definitely wouldn't. I would just drink this straight,
Enjoy it natural.
which is a rarity for me because I like the sweeter drinks. So, if I'm gonna put cream and sugar in it, it needs to be a little stronger so I can taste the coffee flavor with the cream and sugar.
Yeah, and this is not flavored coffee. This is straight out of the ground, roasted, boom, right in the box, right in the bag. It's not a flavored, there was nothing added to it. Even though it says on here certain things, anytime you have a Starbucks coffee and it may say cinnamony, yeah, you can laugh at me. Or like it says syrupy body, that doesn't mean they put syrup in it. It just means when you taste it, you're going to taste some of those things. So.
You didn't rate it.
I didn't rate it. I'm going to have to give it a 8.5.
Black, though.
8.5, and I would go black. Yeah.
You would like this is your grandma would like this because she only puts 1 sugar in it.
Martyr?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Martyr, this one's for you. Komodo Dragon.
We'll have to send you a pack.
Thanks guys, thanks for joining us on this Komodo Dragon version of Talking Beans. See you next time. We enjoyed our time with you.
Bye.